See, this is what I be talking about. I come down to Louisiana to visit just for the weekend, and my uncle always hooking me up. He cleaned my truck. Look at that. It's all nice and shiny. It was so nasty on the outside. Yep, yep, yep. Love my uncle.
No, you said something. If you said something, you can still go. You said something. Come out to the gate.
Stand on your left foot.
They all sit on their right foot.
Children, the only one know how to do what's going on. Y'all something else.
You're on the wrong foot.
They all sad.
Yeah, she said your left.
Put your foot down.
That's your right.
All right, Simon says put your foot down. Simon says pat your nose with your left hand. They in the refrigerator. Go Mason. Go Mason. Maddie, what you doing? Naya, you're not dancing. You out. Bye. Allie, what is that?
It's the alley dance.
It's the alley dance. Do the alley. Everybody do the alley. Simon says do the alley. She moving like Jello. She has no spine.
No.
Simon says stop dancing.
Yeah. They got a fly on that bridge.
The fly is just blessing the food. I'm telling you, it's okay. Saber, why you like you about to cry? Y'all just... I ain't never seen y'all line up for food like this.
Because we're hungry.
We start starving y'all more often.
No! The only thing I had was waffles. And I just had a donut hole.
Just one donut hole?
Yeah.
That... Oh.
And I... So feed us! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mason. Happy birthday to you.
So we are home at last. We had a fantastic weekend. It was definitely jam-packed with a lot of running around activities and all that stuff there, but it's always nice to get back and see my little nieces and my nephews and, you know, aunts, uncles, and all that stuff there. I'm quite spoiled, if you guys haven't noticed, and that's across the board with all of my aunts, especially my uncles. So anyways, yeah, it was nice to get back and see everyone. And I'm so excited to see my little nephew. He's just, oh my goodness, my heart just breaks every time I see him, but he's doing so much better. If you guys remember last year, I shared with you that he had a really bad asthma attack and he was down for about 13 minutes or so without oxygen. Long story short, they ended up putting him in a medical induced coma. So the doctors really didn't think he was going to come as far as he has. They thought he was just going to be pretty much brain dead and, just not here. But God had other plans. The Lord had other plans. He is doing absolutely beautifully. I mean, he's vibrant, he's strong. I just thank God for where he is. And it's still hard and tough to see him like that because he was such a happy and normal, and I say normal, but he was a healthy, and he was move he was no different than all the other kids, up and moving around, jumping around, acting like he was Spider-Man. It's his absolute favorite thing in the world. Playing video games, just doing what a normal kid does. A normal 13-year-old, well, actually, he was 12 when it happened. Normal 12-year-old kid does. And it still breaks my heart to see him in this state. But I know that the Lord has plans for him. I know that his life is, I know the Lord has plans for him. And I'm just so incredibly grateful for where our God has brought that little man at so far. He's pure joy. He is pure joy. Oh, he's my first nephew too, by the way. And absolutely adore that little guy. But anyways, I don't want to get on emotional. So we had an awesome time. Very eventful weekend, packed with a lot of activities. Kids got crawfish, which they were so excited about because that's all they cared about. Now, I had promised them crawfish the last weekend because, again, my life had been discombobulated. I was all over the place, not realizing that I had my dates messed up. So they was expecting crawfish like a weekend ago. So we could not leave Louisiana without them kids getting their crawfish, is what I'm saying. But anyways, they ended up having a good time. I actually ended up stopping into Beaumont on the way to Louisiana, and I picked up my goddaughter so that way she could spend time with all the cousins as well. And then we brought her back home on our way back and all that jazz there. So yeah, so now I really need to get upstairs and unpack, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to. I just kind of want to sit on my couch and do nothing. Yeah. So here are some of my spoils from this weekend. My uncle picked peppers from his garden, so I got jalapeno peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers. Oh, so yummy. Now those banana peppers are quite spicy, but they're going to be so good. And I got some tomatoes there. And then my mother, she made a dish for Jada. Now Jada is my more picky eater, but she has a very expensive palate. So my mom made this macaroni seafood baked. I'm not even sure what to call it. But anyways, it has crawfish tails, shrimp, and then macaroni in it and a bunch of cheeses. And it is so freaking good. Yum, yum, and yum. I don't know how she made it. She was telling me, but I really wasn't paying attention. So I'm definitely going to have to call her on this one. And she's going to have to walk me and Jada through it because this was so freaking yummy. Yum, 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 yum. All right, so one of the worst things about going on a trip is having to pack and then unpack. I really just don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to even lie. But you know what? Let me show you guys what my baby mama got for me. Now look at this. This is absolutely adorable. It's a organizational kit. It has a little sticky notepad, a cute little pouch here, 3 pens, and then 2 different journals. And you guys know that blue, that is my color. Absolutely. All right, so I say baby mama because that's exactly who she is. She is Jalen's stepmom. Now her and Jalen's dad are no longer together. They've been legally separated, divorced for quite some time now, but she still plays a huge role in Jalen's life, and for that I appreciate her so much. Absolutely adore this woman, love her to death. She has not only been there for Jalen, but she has been there for me as well. We have definitely formed a friendship. We're family, basically. We're family. We have formed this relationship, and I do hope and pray that after Jalen is long gone, and we're long gone in the sense that he's a grown man with his own family, that her and I still remain connected as we have over the years. And I accredit this woman. If it wasn't for her, Jalen would not know his siblings, her children with his father, as well as the older siblings, and he definitely would not know aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and all that stuff there if it was not for this woman. So yeah, she is my baby mama, and I love her to death and just appreciate her so much. So she told me when she was in Sam's, she seen that little kid and she kind of did a two-step like, oh, that's Michelle all the way. And so she picked that up for me, and it was just, a nice little sweet gift from her. And then she also got me some mommy juice. So That's my girl. So 3 hours later, and yeah, I'm I'm gonna just leave it and see if it magically puts itself up. He's putting a frozen pizza in the microwave. Are you prepping for college life already? You found your headband? What was it?
No.
Is that another one? You got 3 of them and you was worried me about one? Girl, bye.
No, it's too late. I already talked about it.
Come on, come back.
What?
Come back, come on, finish telling me. So what's gonna happen?
Go to prom.
We gonna go to prom?
Go rent a Lamborghini.
We gonna rent a Lamborghini.
Got the suit.
Suit? How much is it gonna cost?
The tickets are $80, so that's 2 people.
I gotta buy, wait, we both gotta have our own ticket? It's not a ticket per couple?
Well, actually, no.
So that's $40 each. Okay.
And then after party.
So how much you think the after party gonna be? I can bring my own liquor.
After party. And then wherever we eating dinner.
Buffet? I know I'm gonna have a coupon for dinner. But you serious about prom? Don't play with me.
We gonna get that Lamborghini.
So this boy is telling me that he gonna take me to prom, his mama to prom, if I get a Lamborghini. I don't even know how to drive that.
It's just how you drive around your car.
Why don't we just can't rent a limousine and let them drive us there?
No, I want a car. That's what everybody do. I want a car, a real car.
But you don't even know how to drive.
Yes, I do. Why are they gonna do that?
All right, here's the test. Let's see. Come on, take it out. Let's see if this thing actually cooked.
She always do that.
In the microwave?
I don't know why.
Let me see.
She rather have
Yeah, you think it's hot. You've been in there for 4 minutes.
quantity over quality.
She what?
Quantity over quality. I go for the oven. You crazy? She ain't,
Jado,
she
yeah.
ain't got no patience.
Wouldn't it be more crispier in the oven? Let me see how it
Yeah,
looks.
'cause it's gooey. It's gooey.
That's all right.
It don't look like that cheese is cooked.
Move it. Move the pizza. Move the pizza. It's gooey.
That cheese not cooked. Is it cooked?
Yes.
I guess. So here's the situation on a Tuesday morning. We got way too much laundry that needs to be put away. And quite frankly, I'm not going to tackle it. I'm going to take my clothes out of the mix and then leave the rest for the kids to figure out. Or maybe Lola will do it. Lola the pug. Lola, do you have laundry this week, Lola? Lola, I'm talking to you. Lola. I guess that's a no. She doesn't. All right, so I've been sitting here for maybe the last 30 minutes or so, contemplating just how productive I'm going to be today. Oh, goodness. Hashtag lazy moments. And I've been going through my email as well. My email is completely filled, and I haven't cleaned it out, well, since Thursday. So, yeah, I've been going through that and doing all that stuff, too. But anyways, I do have a list of things that needs to be accomplished around the house, but I just can't say I'm quite motivated to really get it done. I know for sure today I'm going to clean out all them onions I got from my uncle and chop them up, get them frozen and all that stuff there, as well as my peppers. I'll do all that. I need to start working on the kids' bedroom. Typically towards the end of the school year, I like to go in their rooms and like declutter and clean out junk and what have you, especially because we end up with a house full of kids between the daycare kiddos and then nieces and nephews that come. I just like want to get all the toys that Mason doesn't really play with, get those pulled out, donate them or throw them away, whichever. The girls always have a bunch of crap, especially Maddie. She is my little collector of stuff. She keeps everything. So yeah, I need to do that this week. That's a definite thing that has to get done. And then I am still in transition with moving my office from out of the upstairs closet to the downstairs room that's meant to be the office, but that room is currently like just an overflow of junk. It was supposed to be having a garage sale, which we hadn't did yet, and so there's just bins and boxes of stuff in there. So yeah, I need to get cracking on all of that and get my life in order because this is ridiculous. That's all I'm saying, ridiculous. This coffee mug says blessed on both sides. Love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I also sent one of these to Ash with Ash Loves Coupons. It was in her spring box gift exchange that we did last month, I think it was. And then too, I have a few videos I do need to get edited, so I'll get that out to you guys. Yeah, and I have a few other videos I need to record. By the way, today is a no hair comb. It's National Do Not Comb Your Hair Day. I lie, I made that up. But I literally will not be taking a brush nor a comb to this head today because I am just not even in the mood to comb my hair. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's just one of those days you just wake up and it's like, oh, it's already kind of pushed back in the ponytail. Just brush the edges and I'm gonna go with it. I don't have to go anywhere today, do I? Oh man, I did. Well, I have to drop Jalen to work, but I don't have to go anywhere. So I'm going to still be in the vehicle. I can just throw on my hat and yeah, it's a mom's life sometimes. So whatever, don't judge me. So for those of you that stay home, whether you are a traditional stay-at-home mom and you don't do any type of work or anything else. Well, I won't even say that because I don't think there is such a thing as a traditional stay-at-home mom. We all have something going on, whether we are working a 9 to 5 or maybe have a side hustle, maybe just hobby projects that we do, or we're probably heavily involved in our kids' activities. So that alone is a full-time job. Anyways, I would love to get your feedback and know what your routines are during the morning, the midday, afternoon. How do you keep yourself sane for one, and just all together. See, my business is still operating, the daycare, but I don't have any kids with me during the day because they're all school age kids. And then the two that I do have that would stay with me, they're only here for a couple hours for a few days a week. So really, I've been losing my mind, to say the least. We're trying to I keep busy, don't get me wrong, but keeping busy and being productive are two different things. So sometimes I find myself just sitting for 30 minutes wondering how productive I'm going to be. And I need to really figure out, I guess, balance and find something to focus on, I guess. I don't know. Um, it's different. And I try to explain that to my husband. It's different. When you have a job or certain duties you have to do throughout the day, you're on it. You're like, bam, 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 I'm going to get this done by here it is because I got to get the daycare kids out for nap. I got to get them fed by here. If I don't do this right now, I'll never get to it kind of thing. And being that I'm home alone all day, I kind of just like flow by the seat of my pants pretty much. I'm just, wandering throughout the day. And then here comes 2 o'clock and I'm like, dang it. 3 o'clock is coming. The other kids, the older kids will be home. And then after that, it's rush hour with all the elementary students. And I feel like, okay, I haven't gotten anything done. That has been my life for the last couple of weeks, probably the last month. I won't lie about that. Keeping busy, yeah, being busy, doing stuff. But I can't say it's been 100% productive. Yeah, I can't say that. So I don't know. Let me know, how do you stay on track with things? How do you keep yourself focused to make sure you're hitting all your points? And let me tell you guys how bad it is. This entire last like 2 weeks, I have not spent any time with the boss. And if you guys don't know who the boss is, aka it's my planner. It's my brain. It's who tells me what to do and how to do it and when to do it. And I haven't spent like 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, I have not been in my planner. And that's probably a lot of my issue with just feeling like I don't know what to do with myself. Because I have not been planning out things. I have really just been kind of flying by the seat of my pants type life. And that ain't really how I roll. So I need to get back on my business. But yeah. All right, enough chapping. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go deal with those onions and then chop up my peppers as well. All right, so here's my setup. I have a bucket of dishwater for my hands. There's my onions, my rag. Lola, don't you lick my water. Get on. You see her? Bye. That is for the onions. She got to drink my water. Trash can, water for the onions, and then a clean container with trash bag for onions, and then Lola the pug. Look at her, looking like she looking. If you want some water, girlfriend, you can go back in the house to get your own. Okay, and then I think I'm going to jam a little Miranda Lambert while I'm out here doing this. All right, I'm all done. So I took a few out. I'm going to slice them up now so I can put them in with my bell peppers to get all that in the freezer. My neighbor came over and I also gave him a few. And then later on tonight, I will finish chopping all these up and get them frozen as well. Yum, yum, yum.
I'll do something.
What did that do?
It took the mustard away. Got you? You screw her up. How much they use?
Do you believe that, sir? It's that story, huh? Like my daddy told me
3.
to fetch you and come back
So you to give him
to work
$4. Count it out, $4.
many years ago and he never come back. It's terrible. It's terrible, right? God bless. Okay, okay. Señora, see you mañana. Mucho bueno. ¿Cuidadas por mí?
He's gonna give you your change and your receipt.
A mí. Oh.
And after you let the card break.
Hey, sir, question. Who's your calendar?
Right. Get your receipt. Get your receipt and your change.
Give your camera.
And then you get your bag.
Ma'am, I'll do like to watch.
And put that up. Put it back. Thank you.
That's